This is the Knockout Studio. In the octagon, there are winners and there are losers, and winners are determined by who is able to adapt best in the middle of a fight. Welcome to the channel, guys, and in today's video, I'll be talking about the problems that each fighter must solve before UFC 324. And now, let's go for that. The main event isn't about hype, it's about whether discipline beats chaos, or whether chaos finds a way in. Now, let's start with Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's biggest problem isn't cardio, and it isn't toughness. It's what happens when he gets too comfortable trading. Gaethje is at his best when he's patient, measured, and punishing with leg kicks. When he smells blood, he abandons structure. He'll square up, throw combinations, and stay in the pockets longer than he needs to. Against most fighters, that's manageable. But against someone who wants chaos and scrambles, someone like Dustin Poirier or Charles Oliveira, that is where danger lives. Paddy doesn't need to outstrike Gaethje. He needs to survive the early rounds and turn the exchanges messy. If Pimbless can force level changes or ward resets after combinations, then drag Gaethje into positions that he doesn't want to be in, especially near defense. It can cause Gaethje to start backing up, having his feet planted and throwing hooks. That's where Pimbless grappling becomes relevant. For Gaethje's keys to victory, the path is clear. First, leg kicks, not just damage, but slow Paddy down early. Second, discipline in the pocket, 2 or 3 shots, then reset, no chasing. Third, takedown awareness, hands low only after he's safely out of range. If Gaethje fights like a professional, then this is his fight. For Paddy, the problem is simple: defense. His striking defense is loose, his chin is high, and he relies on recovery more than avoidance. Against mid-level competition and 40-year-old Michael Chandler, that survived, but against Justin Gaethje, that gets you knocked the fuck out. He also struggles when he's forced to reset at range, that is, when he can't force chaos. Gaethje doesn't need a knockout shot, he needs accumulation, just like he did when he fought against Tony Ferguson. And like I said before, leg kick to slow movement, body shots to drain gas, and clean counters when Pimbless overreaches. Paddy's issue isn't loading up, it's that after his jab, he's completely open to a counter. Now for his keys to victory, Paddy will be more effective if he can get Gaethje towards the fence and beat him up in the clinch, or rather, change levels. Second, control the scramble. Stay on top, force work, and don't rush subs, just mainly smashing. Third, pace. Paddy needs to outpace Gaethje. Pressure and volume bursts make it messy over rounds. And now, if the main event is about chaos versus control, then the co-main is about range discipline versus structured pressure. Now, let's start with O'Malley. Sean's problem is pressure, just as we saw in his fight against Merab Dvalishvili. When he's pressured early and takedowns are threatened, his output drops, his weakest before it's settled and reading timing. Song's job is to compress space immediately, cross the cage instead of chasing, tap the legs and body, and force O'Malley to walk while backing up. If Sean is reacting instead of setting traps, Song is winning minutes. For his keys to victory, first, control range, keep it long with jabs and kicks, so Song has to cross distance every time. Second, punish injuries, time Song as he steps in, straight shots down the middle are there. Third, stay off the fence, angle out early, don't let pressure turn into control. Song's problem is his entries. He comes forward heavy, often in straight lines and head on the center line. O'Malley can exploit these flaws by timing. Long jabs, straight counters, stance switches. Every clean entry from Song gives Sean a window to score. If Song has to cross distance repeatedly, he pays for it. That tension, space versus pressure, decides the fight. For his keys to victory, pressure with structure, cut angles and don't rush. Second, force exchanges, bring the fight into boxing range where speed and power matter. And lastly, mix in takedown threats, shoot occasionally to freeze Sean's movement and to break striking flow. Okay, so our first fight on this list would be Umar Nurmagomedov versus Deiveson Figueiredo. In this fight, I think Umar dog-walks Figueiredo because he has so many weapons against him. He can knock him out, he can submit him, many ways to finish him. Okay, so our second fight would be Arnold Allen versus John Silver. I think John Silver has an edge over him, even though he's come off a loss against Diego Lopez. But I think that he'll be able to avenge this loss. Either a finish, might be a finish most likely. So I pick John Silver to win. Okay, so now our third fight on this list would be Natalie Silva versus Rose Namajunas. Rose is one of the best in that division, but Natalie is coming off a 7-fight win streak in the UFC, and she's undefeated, beating names like Zagrasso and Jessica Andrade. So I think Natalie can do it. Now for our fourth fight on the list, which should be Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derek Lewis. In this fight, it's actually a really intriguing matchup, but I think Derek Lewis can get it done, even though Waldo has been on a win streak recently. But I think Derek Lewis can get it done within the 3 rounds. Okay, now so it's time for the co-main event. In the co-main, we have Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. In that fight, I think stylistically, Song Yadong gets it done because he's actually a very good pressure fighter, and O'Malley's weakness is actually against that, as we saw in his fight against Marab. So I think Song beats him by decision. And now for the main event, which is the interim championship between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. I think Paddy Pimblett gets it done easily. Well, might not be too easy because of Gaethje's knockout power, but I think Paddy Pimblett gets it done, either by submission, because that's where Gaethje has lost all his title fights, I mean. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.